Hello YouTube and welcome to another quick video. I say quick, it's probably going to be half an hour or so. This time we're doing the Ancient Grove, one of the skeleton key dungeons for Grim Dawn. So let's head on over to Cobben's Refuge and go for a run. Now if this is the first time you're doing this on any particular difficulty, Mogdrogan will be standing out the front and will actually give you a quest that gives you a skeleton key. If this is not the first time you've been doing not the first time you've done this dungeon on this difficulty, you will have to provide your own skeleton key. And the materials to craft a skeleton key do not drop in this dungeon. So you will have to go and farm Blood of Chthon from, maybe the end of Act 4. Now, there's a couple things I want to check for in this particular run. I'm going to potentially see Chupacabra here. Probably not, it's only one potential spawn. I think it's up here, but let's just double check. Nope, he's not here today, so that's fine. Once we get in there, I'm also looking for the Manticore Deathstalker, because he has a blueprint I want, and he's the only thing in the game that drops it. So, fingers crossed he'll drop it. From what I understand, the drop rate for that particular blueprint is quite low. I certainly haven't seen it on my other character that I have done the Grove several times on. But I do need to farm this a lot to get that blueprint because it is the relic I'm looking for. So you can see there's Mogdrogan standing over there. And I'm going to take the quest that he offers here in a second. Okay. So we're going to deal with his problem. He gives us a skeleton key. So this is our ticket into the Ancient Grove. So this first area, I'm just going to pull up my map on the other screen. Doesn't really have a huge amount of stuff in here that I'm interested in. I'm not going to full explore it. I will just, come through, kill what I think I need to kill, and get to the next area. There are 3 potential spawn locations for Chupacabra. I kind of don't expect to see him here, but if he is here, great. I like loot. And if he's not here, well, it happens. As you can see, there is a shrine in this area. I believe all the skeleton key dungeons have a shrine. But I'm already capped, so I don't really need it. We're just heading up that way to see if Chupacabra's home. He's not there, so I'll come down here. Check this one. He spawns around here. He's not home. Fingers crossed he will spawn later on in the dungeon, and we can kill him. Another potential location for him is just here. Again, he's not here, so it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So many crabs. Alright, moving on. Now, this dungeon does have a few sort of secrets hidden in the walls kind of thing. I'm not too fussed about them. Hidden caches, or whatever they're called, these chests that are quote-unquote hidden, usually don't have very good loot. Regardless, one of them is here. Now, I've actually never been able to get this to open, so I'm clicking on it, nothing's happening. I can't get in there, I don't know. Okay, apparently you gotta hit it. So, attack that one to open it, which I didn't know until just now, so there you go. I learned in this video as well. Corrupted, that's fine. So in terms of gear upgrades, since the last video, I believe the last thing I did that I showed, or that I had a video for, was the Steps of Torment. I don't think I got anything from that dungeon that I equipped. I did get the Blood Red Gauntlets to drop from a totem. They were kind of a side grade compared to the gloves I had. which were purples. This one has a bleeding damage proc, which, it's a big number, but I don't have a lot of bleeding damage percentage. These gloves are more or less here for the attack speed, +3 to feral hunger, and the 92% physical damage. The armor is like 20 points lower than the purples I had on, so not a big deal. Where is it? Somewhere here is... Hang on, am I in the wrong spot? Okay. The other thing I did was some component upgrades, like I have a sacred plating there instead of a silk swatch. I put Mogdrogan's Mark of Mogdrogan on the boots instead of Mark of the Traveler. Just a few little upgrades like that. I think I crafted Ugnabog leather for the belt instead of anti-venom salve. So there has been a few minor upgrades, but nothing major. I still kind of consider this to be the leveling build. Where was it? Here, Running Corpse. This is not really a huge upgrade over what I had when I hit level 100, with the exception of this, which converts all the lightning damage to physical on my entire character, so that's 100%. So this one here, all that flat lightning damage became physical damage. On Savagery, all that lightning damage, it's now physical damage. So that weapon is actually probably the biggest upgrade. And if you're going to make an Avenger build, you kind of have to use the Avenger's weapon. So no Chupacabra on this particular level. The last place he could spawn is just here. So there's one more thing I have to kill on this level, and then we will open the door to the Ancient Grove. So this is Ragaroth the Tormented. And we're going to put him out of his misery. Alright, here's the door. So this says, sealed by Mogdrogan, requires a skeleton key. I have one, door opens. As with all skeleton key dungeons, once you're in, you can't leave. The only ways out of here is by beating the final boss and clicking on the teleporter, or by hitting escape and going back to the menu, or death. Those are your 3 ways out. Hopefully, I won't need any of those. What do we got? Monsters attack faster, but also take more damage. Okay, that's not too bad. Monster critical strikes do more damage, but they miss more. Okay, what's my defensive? Alright, so they can't actually crit me anyway, so that extra damage from crits, I don't care. And they just miss me more often, so that one is actually good for me. Right, so I'm going to start checking for all the locations that the Manticore Deathstalker can spawn. I am going to go to all of them because I want him dead. Never mind, he's at the second one that he could be. So, fingers crossed. Deathstalker, give me the blueprint. No. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate, but now I know that he's not going to drop me the blueprint. So, in this first section, I'm actually not going to go through all the locations he can spawn. There's a lot of different places where that guy can spawn. So if you want to know where they are, I recommend going to Grim Tools, looking on the map there. That is a strict downgrade except for attack speed. As with all the skeleton key dungeons, this one has a you're trapped in a room and fight waves kind of thing. This one is the Trial of Corruption. So they lock you in here, and you have to kill waves of monsters. And once you've killed, I don't know, 4 or 5 waves, I'm not exactly sure how many it is, then the door opens up and the treasure chest that is in here on the floor, that's being buried in ethereal goop at the moment, will be unlocked. You can skip this entirely. If you don't, maybe you don't care about the loot, you're just here for the Deathstalker, or you're here for the Merchant. That's a lot of damage. Potentially you can skip this. taking so much damage? That's crazy. This thing. Every time he does that cold explosion, my health bar gets cut in half. Okay. Anyway, we survived. Where's the chest? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, all that, and we got 2 blues and some bits. 3 blues and some bits. You can skip this. I don't normally have that much of an issue with this. I don't know why that did so much damage, but it did. So we come up here, and we start getting void corrupted enemies. And then later on, well, I guess now we're going to get Aether Corruptions as well. Okay. There is potentially a totem just over here on the right, so I'm going to go check that. Then I'll come back and show you the shop. I will be doing some shopping off camera that I'm not going to show because nobody wants to see it. I don't want to have to do it, so I know you guys don't want to see it. Alright, totem would be here if it was here. It's not, so it's not. Potential Chupacabra spawn point right here. It's obviously not here either. I haven't seen him in this game, so he could be in here. What is this guy doing? Filling you with dread, emboldening nearby creatures, reduce damage, poison damage, slows my attack speed, slows my cast speed, slows my run speed. Okay. Not awful, but not amazing either. And he did. Dropped his MI, which is, I guess, nice. Alright. So I'm going to cut back to the left here. Just head back towards the shop. I need to clear between the shop and the next floor so as I can do some shopping by going and talking to Vinyleton, who is the merchant you can see there on the map, and then going to the next level, count to 10, turn around, come back, talk to him, reset his inventory like that. It's going to be incredibly boring, and it's going to cost me a pile of iron bits, but he does have several things that I want, including the prismatic diamond, I think it's called, which is a component for your helmet, which will give you a shield when you get low, I think. Let me see. Potions. Do you mind? I'm busy here. Go away. Alright. I'm just going to buy the ones I don't already have. So if you look at them, is there one I do have? You know what? Buy that one. I'm going to use it. Okay. And now it doesn't show up. Okay. I have all of these, right? Or I don't have all of these. Also, look at the price on these. That's 75,000 bits, 75,000 bits, 90,000 bits, 75,000 bits, 75, 75, 90. These definitely add up really quick, especially if you want to go shopping and buy all the ones you can drop. There's a lot of them. So I think it's around about 2 million iron bits to buy everything he has. Don't quote me on that amount. It's a lot. And if you're looking for one specific item from him, yeah, it's going to take a while. I think last time I sat down on the Death Knight and just went through and bought every single thing that he could sell. It took me about 3 hours, thereabouts. So yeah, be ready to be here for a while. Right. There is also just here. See these doors? They're going to lock me in. Oh no, I can't leave. So you have to kill Slath's Aether Gaze. Does Aether damage, poison damage. It's a lot of debuffs. And this poison will stack up. So as soon as he dies, I want to get out of this poison. Right. So he dropped me a purple, which is nice. It's Targo's Mallet, which is not so nice. And this is actually a pretty good... no, it's not. It's not as good as I thought it was. This is basically, if you want to do Aether Panettis, you need this. And otherwise it's pretty useless. I mean, most MIs are like that. If you're doing a specific build, then you need an MI that will convert whatever to whatever damage. So, okay. So we keep clearing, and those crabs. If you're a, I was going to say if you're a pet conjurer, that'd be good, but that I was thinking that was going to be shaman skills. That was Inquisitor, so it's absolutely no good. Okay, so we clear through here. There is actually, I don't think there's a boss at the store, but I'm going to come back and do some shopping, so I will clear it. Alright, next floor. So this is the last floor. It has a secret area with a guaranteed purple in it. It has 2 more spawn locations for Chupacabra. It has 3 spawn locations for potential totems. And it has the boss. Boss does a ton of fire damage. And if you're not careful, you can die very, very quickly. You can be perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden you're dead. And I hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, then it'll be the end of the series, I guess. So, where are we? Not here, okay. I'm gonna actually come back here, because I do want... I'm in the wrong spot. I was gonna say I do want to find Chupacabra, but actually not where I thought I was. As with all of the Skeleton Key dungeons, you do have to pay to get in here. So if you are so inclined, you may want to kill everything just to get the, more bang for your buck. Not really an issue for me. I would rather just do another one. But yeah, like I said, you are paying for this, so up to you if you're okay with leaving loot on the floor or on the table, as it were. Mariband. Nice, haven't actually seen that one. Okay, so this is actually not what I thought it was. There's a chest here, isn't there? Oh, the hidden body. Okay. Turin's grips that I see every 10 minutes. The guy had a lot of gloves. Alright, Chupacabra could potentially be here. He's not, obviously. But, this is the spawn point, or one of the 2 spawn points for him on this map. Void mains, doing chaos damage. Don't care. Please bring me more void mains. Potential location for a totem is just here. What is going on with that crab? Where is he going? I'm gonna have to go find him now. Billgazer. He's a little squish, which makes me worried, because usually monsters that are squished do a lot of damage. And he's healing from something. Okay, he's down. Dropped a purple, which is nice. Right. Yeah, so potential totem here. It's not here, you can see it's on the map over there. Obsidian shards. Void tainted manticores. They do look cool, I do like that color. Very, like, hot pink. Alright, loot's off. Let's kill these first. I am gonna go clear the next area, and then I'll come back for this totem. Ancient Savage Totem is a little bit scary. Only a little bit, though. Okay. So we're good for now. Turn the loot back off, totem up. Alright. This guy is going to do a massive wind-up attack and then kill me, which I don't really want. These golems are very scary as well. If they throw their rocks at you, it can hurt a lot very quickly. Right. So there's one more location just over here where Chupacabra could spawn. There's also this little secret area. You can't see it, I'm doing air quotes. This little secret area right here, which I'm pretty sure has an exalted chest. At least a chance for an exalted chest anyway. I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed though. Alright. So just here. I hope that wasn't the actual exalted chest. I'm going to be quite upset if that was it. Hidden flesh warp spoils. There's the chest. Okay. Alright, I'm okay with those chests being crap. I want a purple from that chest. The guaranteed purple in here is, this is another statue with 2 shields. You get the totally normal Dawn Shard from here. That is there once per game per difficulty. They are set stats, and level and such. And that's what you get for this one. Elemental, Demolitionist, Arcanist. This is what I came here for. The Chilling Grip of Hagarad, which is worthless to me. I will chuck it in the stash and forget that it exists. Alright, final potential Chupacabra spawn point is just up ahead here. Just sort of here-ish. I don't think he's going to spawn, I'd be able to see him by now. So, no Kuba. Which is unfortunate. But this was a fresh session, so I may still find him in the Ogdenbog, and I run through there for my totems and treasure troves. If you want to know what I'm talking about, I have a so I just hit 100. What do I do now? Video that shows my farming route. Yeah, you can go watch that if you want to see what I'm up to. Okay. So this is boss. Just behind this door. He is Gargabol, Heart of the Wild. I'm actually going to have a look at what he does. I know it's almost entirely fire. And it turns out I'm wrong. It's poison. That is weird. Okay. So according to Grim Dawn, or Grim Tools, Gargabol, Heart of the Wild, is the boss of this area and does 0 fire damage. It's physical and poison and a tiny bit of pierce. Which is very strange to me because, well, you'll see, but it looks like fire, not like poison. Anyway, that's what Grim Tools says, so let's kill him anyway. As always, I do have my finger on the potion button, and I also have my finger on the cluster button, and I might even just use the cluster anyway. So he's big and angry. Yep, I'm using a cluster. As soon as it's finished, I am running away. These little volcano things, if they spawn under you, they can shotgun your character. They will do ridiculous amounts of damage. I am going to wait until he spawns them. Okay, now I'm going to hit him. Okay, got him. So that blue color, that is new. I have not seen that before. One-handed ranged weapon. Okay, it just doesn't say mythical. So I have seen that before. Many times, in fact. Hundreds, if not thousands of times. Alright, and here's the loot room. So you get a lore note, which you can read in your own time. You get a bunch of chests. Some rocks, apparently. I think that's all. 2 purples, so I got Soul Lance and Hellborn, and I got a recipe for a ring. And a blue. Alright. So, the loot for the dungeon. What do we get? 1 purple, 2 purple, 3 purple, 4, 5 purples, 6 purples, 7 purples, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blues. So all in all, not bad. Admittedly, nothing in here is actually good for this build. I was kind of hoping for another piece of the Avengers set, but didn't get it. But yeah, that is the Ancient Grove. That'll be the end of the video, so thank you very much for watching. See you next time, and bye for now.